30-ish, almost 40-minute drive. The most famous bamboo forest in Korea. This is the Juknokwon Bamboo Forest. It's huge. And one thing that's really cool is I've never seen bamboo before. I've never seen it with my eyeballs. I've seen dried bamboo in like grocery stores at home, but I've never seen it like real. Ooh. I'm sweating. Bamboo is not wood. Bamboo is technically the world's largest grass. It's a really, really neat material. What makes it not wood is like wood grows through cell division and bamboo grows through cell elongation. Big difference. Wood is a solid structure right through and grows on the outside layer called the cambium layer. Bamboo don't do that. It kind of grows in its cells in the ground and then stretches up real fast. And it can grow something insane. I don't remember the exact number, but like 8 or 12 inches a day. And I mean it, like they just stretch out in like a day. And it grows really differently than most plants. So the way bamboo grows is it has like this underground root system. And then the shoots come up and they grow for 60 days. And then after 60 days, they don't grow any taller or wider. That's as big as they are. And the root system expands. And then the next shoots that come up are bigger than those previous ones because they have a bigger root system to support it. So they grow taller for 60 days. And then they completely stop growing for 60 days. And then the root system expands. And then more shoots come up after 60 days. So those original ones are really small. And they kind of grows like, it's almost like a fungus. It just grows and grows and grows. But it's not a fungus. But it, like the concept of it is like a fungus. And then they can grow freaking huge too. Like, I don't know how big the root system has to be, but they can grow up to like 50 meters tall or 150 feet tall. That is like, I don't know if there's any bamboo here that tall. There's hotels in here. If you feel like experiencing a true bamboo hammock Korean stay, you could stay here. Cool. This park has little cafes and little pavilions and shit everywhere. It's pretty cool. Ooh, it's over here. What a freaking picturesque park. Right? It makes you want to walk through that. You had to pay to get in here, 3,000 won, about $3, maybe 2 US, 3 Canadian. Look at this fucking majestic pond right here. I'm trying to get to here. Does this even go anywhere? Or does it just line the other road? I just Googled it. They grow up to 3 feet tall a day. A freaking meter. But bamboo is really cool. It has higher tensile strength than metal or steel, right? You can eat bamboo. It produces up to 35% more oxygen than most trees. And the first ever filament inside of a light bulb was actually made of bamboo. Is this even on the... Am I even in the same park? There's no bamboo here. It's funny, you've heard of bamboo your whole life, like cartoons and... I mean, it's bamboo. It's one of the world's most famous plants. But the first time I ever heard of bamboo was learning about the light bulb from one of those TV shows, like for kids, about learning how electricity worked and was invented or found. And then the first light bulb and all that. That was the first time I heard of bamboo. I'm totally lost here. Where am I? Does not say where you are. I don't think bamboo has a smell. I don't smell anything. Look at this legitimate tree house. So cool. I need another monster right now. At the very least, a Red Bull. Here's the back door. Here's the front door. I have a feeling I was at the front door because of the river and there was that weird animal. What is that? Crane? Or a stork? But I might be wrong because it says there's no parking lot where I parked, but then there's a parking lot where it looks like I may have parked. Confucian Scholars Road, main gate. Damn, this looks so cool. It looks so freaking kung fu or something. Look at this. So bright out even though it's freaking cloudy. This is so weird. Really, really grippy. I think these are all like the movies that were filmed here. This is like, it's soft. See, you could see it. I like it. Ooh, you can kind of see it there. This is the Gochangeupseong Fortress. It's fortified, right? Fortified walls, also known as the Moyang Fortress. It was built 570 years ago in 1453 as a military district meant to serve as an advanced base to defend the fertile region. The fortress measures 1,684 meters in circumference, 4 to 6 meters in height, and with a total area of 165,000 square meters. There's no southern gate, I guess, just north, east, and west. There's 3 half-moon shaped protrusions, 6, what the fuck is that? Parapet? Never seen that word before in my life. And moats. It has 22 structures, including a command headquarters and guest house, 2 ponds, 4 fountains. Most of these were consumed by a fire during the war, with the exception being a multi-storied gangbok-ru and the Gyeongcheon, or fountain of good luck. This fortress is really famous for this legend, that women who walk around the fortress 3 times with a stone atop their head during a leap month will enjoy long life and be admitted to paradise after their death. It is a custom still observed today by many women. Well, thankfully, I'm not a woman, so I don't have to walk around it to get into heaven. I'm defaulted in. Korean heaven, at least. God damn, the walls are insane. I wonder how much of it is rebuilt or refurbished. I'm gonna go see the actual walls. Define parapet.
Parapet means a low protective wall along the edge of a roof, bridge, or balcony.
I have never heard that word before in my life. Oh my God. Let me tell you, you can kind of tell right there. The humidity is top notch here. If you got the world's driest skin, just come here for a couple days. Whew. Like it's not even warm. I think it's just 22 degrees. Whew. I mean, of course I have felt humidity. I have felt some crazy humidities in my life, but if it was just 1% more humid, it would like be condensing on all the materials in the world right here. Look at this. What a place. This is so awesome. The name of the city even sounds kind of fake. Gochang. Look at the walls. It's fucking crazy that they built this. I don't know how much would have been restored. I know some chicks that really need to come here and walk around this place with the stone on their head. 1.6 kilometers times 3 is what? 4.9? 4.5 plus 3. 4.8. I think we'll probably walk the walls about halfway and then walk back through the middle. Costs 3,000 won to get in here, which is about $3.09 Canadian, or $2 something American, $2. It looks like it's from a movie. No wonder they filmed so many movies here that we saw walking in. How did they even get these stones here back then? Korean people are really small people, physically small. They take like the whole village to move this stone here. Like, I think the average Korean male weighs like 98 pounds. What the fucking bug was that? If you walk just once around this place with the stone on your head, you are free from any leg diseases. And if you do it twice, you're free from any diseases. And if you do it all 3 times, you are finally able to go into heaven. But only if you're a woman. All men just default allowed. This is so cool. Life feels so HD right now. Damn, I really gotta learn how to bring water or something. Every time I start these journeys, I become so thirsty. I could do anything for half a bottle of Powerade right now. That's really cool with the one tree in the middle there. That's totally different than the rest. I was really thinking last night, holy shit. I am obsessed with driving. Obsessed with it. With it underlined. It's so awesome, like driving in places where I've never driven. Every turn, every tunnel, you just peek behind a mountain going around a corner. It's like, wow, what a fucking cool place. It's like, take a turn, like, whoa, look at that. Oh, to me, it's the most fun way to explore the world. You're just driving through all the small towns, get to see all the big mountains, all the cool tunnels. You take quick pit stops at cool. I mean, this is a pit stop. This place is cool. I was trying to sleep last night. I was like, damn, I can't wait to drive tomorrow. I hope it's sunny. It's like half sunny. It's not raining. I don't think it's possible for Korea to have 2 sunny days in a row. Look at this. There's a lake down there. This is so cool. Can you tell how humid it is just by the atmosphere? Like that's so close, but it's like fogged up. I wonder what the population of the city is, Gochang. Oh, it's kind of small, 60,000. No, it's really, really small, 21,044. Whoa, a chipmunk or something. There has to be more than 21,000 people. There's huge apartment buildings. Smells like paint. Traditionally, I wonder what they use to make the paint. And the pigments. Where would they have gotten the green? Probably from plants. Where would they have gotten the yellow and the pink and the blue? I'm just totally guessing. Shrimp, right? They could have ground up shrimp shells that they won't eat. Black could have been ash. White could have been probably ash. Red could have been blood. Totally guessing. Look at that. Made it back to the beginning. I think my favorite thing about Korea so far is they have all these like historic places and they have all these very, very important places from their history. And then they just put on a little tiny charge of, I think it's 1,000 won for kids and 3,000 for adults. And they make it into this huge, gargantuan, well-preserved, super clean, like super, super clean park to come and hang out in. Go for a walk and check out. They got little signs with the history of why it's there. You know, if you lived in this little town and you wanted to go for a little stroll, maybe go to a park to go literally just be outside for a while, away from the sound of the city, you could just come here. They got these like pavilions to hang out in. You got cafes everywhere. It's not dirty. The walkways are really, really clean. It's really quiet in here. You don't hear the city at all. It's kind of a tour attraction. Oh my God. It's kind of a tourist attraction, but not really a tourist attraction. It's like just a very nice part of their history you could come and check out. If you were going to school here in like high school or elementary school and you were reading the history on your area, your province, or history of some king or whatever, you can actually come to the place where all of that, whatever you were reading, would have happened, right? And it's not just some old ruins. And then I might be totally wrong, and I'm not going to check, but I believe these are museums of whatever they may have found in the fortress of over the years of renovations and digging up and all that other crap. I'm not going to check because I am 2 hours behind on my schedule. One of my favorite parts about Korea too is the Hyundai police cars. Just seems so goofy.
There are several speed bumps ahead. At the roundabout, leave at the second exit.
Literally just oh my God, it's so bright even though it's cloudy. Literally just a 5 or 10 minute drive from the fortress is another massive site you gotta see here. It's in the same town, Gochang. Ooh! I don't know if that's a real one. Yes, it is. This is a real dolmen. What would you even call them? Dolmen stone? Well, take a look at that. Every Monday it's closed. And it is a Monday. I don't know what we're allowed to see and not allowed to see when it's closed. They're having a friggin' blast over there. The Bongsanri Dolmen is excavated at the Jeolla Cultural Heritage Research Institute from May 17, 2018 to June 25, 2018. Doesn't say any estimate on how old the dolmens are. These dolmens were spotted by the Jeonju Cultural Heritage Institute and the Gochangeupseong section of the highway expansion work of August 2013. They were relocated to their current location May 2015. No info on how old they think they are, but I believe these dolmens are from like 1500 BC, 1000 BC maybe. So 3,000 years ago, ancient. And there were, well, these are relocated. They were big graves, so they would have like somebody under there. Actually, I remember watching something about how they were even made like this, right? Because they would put the stones there, the base stones. They would fill all the ground in with gravel and whatever, and they would somehow get the stone on top and then dig out the gravel so then it would like rest itself on top of the base stones. I like seeing shit like this. Well, for 10 seconds, let's get out of here. I think it's just a museum that's closed. But everything else seems to be open and free, by the way. Airbnb said I'm staying here. My host says I'm staying at the 9 Avenue, which is funny because that's not the address, right? And the address listing on Airbnb is not that address. It's some other made-up address that is nowhere to be found. And I had to fuck around. Airbnb could be so frustrating. See, the building is called 9 Avenue, even though it's not the address. It smells like they chain smoked in here years ago. What the fuck? Cool. Nice little place. What the heck is this? Awesome. For $83.18 Canadian. I am going to experience that right now.